You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast with your host, Safan. Transmission will commence momentarily.
Hello, guys. Thank you for joining on the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name is Safan. You can find me on Twitter and Gab.ai. Let's start the show. I just recently read an article from Zero Hedge that Brussels are halting their 5G infrastructure because they're due to the lady, I forgot her name, Celine Fertnot, or whatever her name is. She's like the head counsel, whatever. She deemed it as unsafe because due to the Brussels radiation level policy, right? They cannot have enough radiation to harm the citizen. If you don't know what Brussels is where the EU is at, right? Think about it. If it's not if 5G is not good enough for Brussels, why would it be good enough for us in the United States? Get it? Why would it be good enough for us? If the EU deemed it unsafe for them, why would it be deemed it safe for us? Right now, if you haven't noticed, I made a video a few days ago about Verizon rolling out their 5G service in Chicago, Minneapolis, right? Right now, there's only a certain phone that you could use, and that's the Motorola Z3. And even though you have the Motorola Z3, you have to have a $200 adapter for it that you could use 5G right now. That's the only phone you could use, the Motorola Z3. Bet Samsung's coming out with their own phone, later this year, I think, or within the quarter or next year, something like that. But Motorola Galaxy is coming out with their own 5G phone. Enough said about that, but the one that strikes me is Brussels, right? They also, in the article, it's also stated that AT&T are planning to roll out their thing too, but as of right now, they're rolling something called 5G Plus, right? Which is not really 5G. It's just a rendition of 4G, but under a different name. It's like a smoke screen to get people ready for it, to brainwash people, to put the idea in people's head, and then when 5G comes out, people won't hardly know about it, right? Is when you look at your phone, for example, if you look at your iPhone, it's said 5GE, right? The E stands for evolution. It's still running under a 4G service, but it's just the icon just changes just to get the people ready to indoctrinate people that it's 5G, but it's not really 5G. To let you guys know that, right? But if you guys were wondering why is it 5G on your iPhone when they say the only compatible phone is a Motorola, that's why, because it's a smoke screen. That's what it is. It's trying to brainwash you. But it's not, the thing that got on me, because the only place in the United States that's not allowed to have 5G is West Palm Beach. And West Palm Beach is where Mar-a-Lago, which is Donald Trump's vacation home. This is what I told you guys about my opinion about Donald Trump. I support him, but if he do something I don't like, I won't hesitate to throw him on the bus. But the thing is, this is what I don't like. He's a proponent of 5G. I don't like 5G, right? How fast do you want your porn? Well, 4G isn't fast enough? How fast do you need it? Right? But this is one thing I don't like. Why is he pushing this? Because you got all these lobbyists pushing 5G. I'm like, come on, man. Why is it suitable for Chicago, Minneapolis, and it's not suitable for West Palm Beach? All right? And that's the thing that ticked me about Trump. Everything else is fine. He's doing a great job with the border. But everything else, with this 5G and all that stuff, it get my nerve about that. But for you guys, another place that's not infatuated or saturated 5G is the Quiet Zone. If you don't know what the Quiet Zone is located in the state of Virginia. It's a square radius in Virginia and West Virginia that you cannot have any radio frequency or any electronic frequency. It's pure quiet. It's mandated by law that if you do have it, I think you can get citation or something like that. It's mandated. You cannot have it. So if you drove across Virginia, you cannot have your phone on you. All right? So that place, you cannot. There's no 5G over there. So I assure you that. Okay? But if you want to escape, if something worse to happen, you could go over there. Or go West Palm Beach. All right? Or go Brussels. But yeah, my stick is that Brussels know the effect because they don't allow a certain amount of radiation into their exposed to the public because the prime or the council member, the leader of Brussels, don't want it because she don't want to put the public health at risk. Use them as guinea pig. Okay. You can find this in Zero Hedge if you're curious. I just don't want to do it because my computer's slow to. My computer's super slow right now. For some reason, when I try to open multiple windows, see that's how outdated my thing is. But anyway, back to the article. All right. 5G. You gotta realize this. 5G is not normal. It's millimeter wave. Millimeter wave have the ability to burn your skin. All right, regular 4G, 1G, 2G, 4G run at what? 2.4 gigahertz or 4 point something gigahertz. 5G runs at 24 to 50 gigahertz. All right, more than the regular 4G. I might be wrong. You can look at the article. It's stated in there, and it's enough to burn your skin. All right. That's why when you go see this tower, there's a icon that said radio frequency, stand back or something. That's why sometimes for me, I don't know how it's for you guys, but when I stand next to the cell tower, I get headaches. I actually get headaches when I stand next to this tower. But yeah, guys, Brussels is not rolling out, right? Israel, another one that don't allow 5G, right? If it's not good enough for Israel, if it's not good enough for Brussels, if it's not good enough for West Palm Beach, why is it good enough for everybody else? I don't understand that. For automated cars, for what? Right? Autonomous cars, autonomous vehicle? Who had that? I don't understand that. You know? But let me know what you think. Are you for 5G? Let me reiterate that. Are you for 5G? You think it might cause harm? All right. You think it might do irreparable damages to us? Why is it good enough? Why is it not good enough for Brussels? It's not good enough for Israel. It's not good enough for West Palm Beach, but it's good enough for us. Why is that? Ask more questions, guys. All right. And on that note, you guys could support me by subscribing. Follow me on social media. Leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe. And as always, thanks for listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.